So I find that people have this belief that money is the root of all evil, or money makes you bad, or wanting more money makes you a bad person, or only greedy people want more money. And that's just not the case. In fact, I find that the people with the most money usually contribute the most and have the most to give. I want to challenge you guys to think how much your life would change if you were able to make more money. Now, I understand that money can't solve all problems in life, and there's going to be problems. We all have problems. It's a condition of the human experience. But there's a lot of things that money can solve. Stress about bills, stress about food, stress about rent, stress about healthcare. Those are all things that are real problems that money can solve. If you're working a 9-to-5 right now and you're like, F those guys online that are making all this money, well, you can go out and learn how to do that yourself, and a lot of the problems that you're facing could be solved and could be made better. For example, Nick, one of my good friends who's actually helping me out with this content, used to work 16 to 18 hours a day making no money out in LA. The amount of stress that he put his body through was it just wasn't worth it. Coming down to San Diego, working for himself, charging a lot more for the same amount of work, he's able to use those resources to then reinvest back into himself and reinvest back into his business and make himself a better version of who he was before. And that's all because he was able to make more through his business. I'll give you another example of a client of mine. His name is Cooper. He's literally calling me every single day and he's like, dude, I'm no longer in a scarcity mindset. I'm no longer in survival mode. And it's all because I have the resources to be able to pay rent. I'm not worried about where my next paycheck's gonna come from. I'm not worried about how I'm going to survive the next month. And when you get into that state, you no longer think about trying to make it by, but you start to think about what you can create and what you can contribute to the world. You see, when you're in survival mode, all you can think about is, how am I gonna get by? How am I gonna survive? How am I gonna make it to the next month? Whereas when you have those resources met, you can then think, okay, how can I become a better version of myself? Or how can I give back to the world? And you're actually going to be a better person when you're operating from that state of mind. Now, this isn't a video on how to make money. If you're a fitness coach watching this and you wanna learn how to make more money for yourself, we have a program called PTBI where we teach you how to start your own online coaching business so you can get out of the 9-to-5 and you can start working for yourself and you can start living the life of your dreams. But I just wanna reshape your mind here and let you know that when you have the resources to make it by, you are going to become a better version of yourself. And so your goal should be to learn how to make more money so that way you can show up as a better person.